Welcome to another episode of Carpet Cleaning Guys Vlogs. So you want to get into the carpet cleaning industry and start your own business. You can do it, and you can start for under $1,000. If you have a car or a vehicle of any type, you can use it. This happens to be a 2013 Ford Escape that I own. And during the summer months, my helper, we put magnets on it that have the business name, and he uses this. He generally uses my Koblenz rotary machine, which you probably have seen in some of my other videos. But I'm doing homes like this that are not occupied. This is an Airbnb home. Got my buddy with me today. What's up? And I'm just showing you the footprint here. All this stuff could be put in the back seat of a car or any kind of vehicle that you got. I just have a bucket with some pads and some tools and chemicals in there. My spray bottle with my spotter, my drill. I use that for spotting. And then I have awesome end cap. I'm also still trying the super strength enzyme called War on P. Has a really good scent to it. It's called Berry Blast. This stuff does work great. I do lean towards the ClO2 or the odor death when it comes to pet urine, but I am finding that this stuff works pretty incredible, and my customers are pretty much raving about it. So I will be carrying that. I have Glad pads, I have microfiber pads and scrubbing strips. All this stuff, like I said, can fit really easily into a vehicle. I got my Auric Orbiter. I've got everything. When you do order stuff from NCAP store, ask about these little measuring cups. He usually throws one in for free. It'll do 16 ounces, so you can pretty much put halfway up with the awesome NCAP if you're doing 2 ounces per gallon on a 4-gallon jug. Carry a vacuum with you. You know, it doesn't have to be an expensive vacuum to start out with, but this is one of the best, I think, in my opinions. And the Rug Renovator, it is a dual-sided brush with wheels. So it has an aggressive side and a gentle side. I do use the aggressive side to pre-scrub traffic areas and entryways and spots. That way I don't really have to come in with a brush on the bottom of the Auric or the scrubbing pad. Scrubbing pad. Most of you know I use the Works battery-powered sprayer. This thing's incredible. I do keep a backup battery for the Works sprayer as well as the cordless drill. So you can see it's not real hard to get started. I think everything here definitely under $1,000 if you have your own vehicle. You know, the $10,000 item is that beauty back there guarding everything. Oh, I love that dog. I thought I would take you for a tour around the house. The owner asked me not to film inside. I phoned her, let her know I was there and that I was going to be getting the job done, and I would send her some after pictures in a collage. And so she preferred that I didn't film inside. I said no problem. She said I could film around the outside of the house and show the pictures. So that's what I'm going to do. And that's why I figured today, since I was in the SUV and not in my van, I would show you that, yeah, it's possible to use any vehicle. Like I say, today I have multiple jobs where I'm working for property managers and realtors. Nobody will be in the homes, and my dog would rather stay in the vehicle. He has a bed and all the necessities that he needs, water, food, and he would rather just kick back and stay in the vehicle while I'm working rather than be left at home alone all day long. And I have a camera at home so I can keep an eye on him as well. But if I'm in between 3 jobs, I don't like him to have to hold his bladder for that length of time. And for him, it's like a rolling kennel. He absolutely loves it. And he did get to come out and check out these deer. I almost lost him. I don't think he would have done anything, but he was more interested in maybe playing with the deer. And of course, they hightailed it out of there. But this is really beautiful. I'll show you the water and the scenery back here. This is why the deer come around this area. They have a area for where they can set their bedding or bed down in all the bush and shrubs. And then they have a water source, of course. Look at how beautiful that is. But anyway, back to starting your own business. You don't have to go out and buy a $2,000 floor machine or a, whatever it is. You can start small. If you have your own vehicle, you can pick up an Oric Orbiter, or you might even find one at Goodwill. Or if you're just starting out, a Swirly is a good option. It's, I think, under $1,000. And the good thing about the Swirly is you can pull the pin on the handle and it comes in 2 pieces, so you can load it in the back of your trunk. Very, very easy to use. Works great. All of these tools are going to make you plenty of money, and then you can build from there. The one thing that I would say is a lot of guys, when they get started, and I don't know why I don't have this fear. I just don't think that way. But there's a lot of guys that think that they care more about what the customer thinks of them and their tools and their vehicle. And what you got to understand is people just want clean carpets. Sometimes I'll get people that will question me and ask me about my process, no problem. But I show it all up front. It's all in my website. And so there should be no mystery. But the key to your success, remember, what you think about, you bring about. If you think that your car doesn't look professional, you don't look professional, your equipment doesn't look professional, that you're not getting the results that they would expect, then that's what they're going to think. But if you think, I'm going to show up with a clean vehicle, armor all the tires, I'm going to dress clean, maybe wear a hat with your business name on it, you can get those cheap on eBay, and project a professional, very caring attitude that you want to do the best possible job for them, and also let them know that you have a money back guarantee. Just say, hey, within 7 days, if anything reappears, just give me a call. I'll come back and take care of the areas, or if you're not happy, I'll come back and reclean it until you're happy. And if we can't make you happy, I'll give you all your money back, no questions asked. They have absolutely nothing to lose, and you'll gain customers. If someone does take you up on that offer, follow through with your promise. You want to build a business. You don't want to be one of those bait and switch companies, show up and try to sell, and the faster they can get in and out, the more money they make. They don't stay in business very long. They just kind of hit the house once and they never come back. Your goal is to make a friend and a customer, especially if it's a homeowner and it's not someone moving out. They're going to be living there long term. Make a relationship with them. Ask them if you can put them on the schedule 8 months or a year from now. And just let them know. I'll call you and I'll let you know you're on my schedule. Make sure the date and time is still good. If not, we can kind of play with it and rearrange it so that it's satisfactory for you. And if you need me sooner, you'll have my number. Here's my card, or it's on my invoice. And this way, you're going to eliminate the need for all the advertising. And I was telling somebody that wanted to quit their job and asked me when they should quit. And I said, I have about $60,000 a year worth of repeat clients. And so, whether the phone rings or not, I can still pay the bills. So when you watch my videos and you think, man, I'm going to do that, I'm just going to advertise on Craigslist or I'm going to advertise on Google. It took me building relationships and rapport and pre-booking these people. Can I schedule you 8 months from now? Can I schedule you a year from now? And that's the way you want to go. But everything in that SUV as long as you have your own vehicle, I think probably you'd be looking at definitely under $1,000. I almost want to say if you went with an Oric, a reasonably priced vacuum, I mean, you could start for under $500. So just keep in mind what you think about, you bring about. If you're excited and you're enthusiastic and you're not looking down and think that you have to go in someone's house and explain to somebody and all eyes are on me and oh my gosh, they're looking for my truck mount when I pull up. They're wondering what kind of crap is this? Then that's what they're gonna think. But if you think that, they see somebody who is professional and caring and want to do the best possible job for them, ask questions. What areas do you want me to concentrate on? Let me see the spots that you're concerned with. You're going to be successful. So go ahead, get started. Don't let the fears get you down. Think positive. What you think about, you bring about.